Number 10. White Beach, Boracay. In the Philippines, there's no shortage of pristine beaches. But if you're searching for a more active beach scene, White Beach in Boracay is one of the best places to visit. This is the island's most populated beach, but there are ample opportunities for boating and other water sports to be found. Underneath the palm trees are many chairs and hammocks, so you can relax and enjoy the pure white sand. You can also book a massage on the beachside. Snorkeling is a common activity at White Beach, but take a banana boat ride or book a trip on a glass-bottom boat if you don't want to put in too much effort. Number 9. Manila Historical Sightseeing Tour. Manila is an exciting and lively city, a vibrant metropolis surrounded by centuries-old colonial heritage and churches. It's easy to walk on your own around Manila or take a guided tour of the oldest district, the Intramuros, or the Walled City, where you can find some of the most popular tourist attractions and important monuments and landmarks. This will make you enjoy Manila more. At Rizal Park and Fort Santiago, you can see the famous San Agustin Church and monuments, each having a significant impact on Manila that is best told by a guide. Some tours are arranged by coach, and others are available around the city as walking or biking tours. After your tour, stop by one of the local restaurants for lunch and enjoy modern-day Manila as you watch the colourful jeepneys flying by on the streets. Number 8. Shipwreck diving, Coron. The sunken ships to explore at Sangat Island in Coron are a number of the simplest diving sites in the world. The wrecks are at varying depths that are suitable for both deep water scuba divers and shallow water snorkeling. The shipwrecks, many from World War II, became habitats for diverse fish species. The clear water makes for straightforward viewing of the shipwrecks and underwater wildlife. Many of the shipwrecks are from an attack on the Imperial Japanese Navy in 1944. Deep divers will want to look at the Akatsushima Maru warship, Iraku Maru, and therefore the Kyokuzan Maru. Number 7. Mayon Volcano, Albay. The Mayon Volcano in Albay State on Luzon Island is a must-see in the Philippines. It's an active stratovolcano with a heave of more than 2,400 meters. The Mayon Volcano has a perfect cone peak. Most visitors will want to bask in the glory of the volcano by viewing it from the ground. Nature trails in the national park land surround the volcano, where you can also see animals like parquet and other fowl. Extreme backpackers can apply for a permit to ascend the volcano, but it is a hard journey through the woods and dangerous gases are emitted near the peak, so cautiousness is advised. The paragon time to visit is March through May, outside of the showery summer. You can take an organized jaunt from Manila to get here. Number 6. Chocolate Hills, Bohol. The geological wonder on the island of Bohol, known as the Chocolate Hills, is a unique natural phenomenon. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is a protected area that features more than 1,200 small mountains that emerged above the ground over several centuries. The area was once under the ocean, and these unique hills expand in every direction. They're green during much of the year, but during the dry season, they turn to a chocolate brown color. Thus, the name Chocolate Hills. A convenient path leads to the top of a lookout area, which provides the best view. Be sure to observe the many delicate flowers along the walkway that are unique to this area. Number 5. Underground River Tour, Puerto Princesa. One of the most awe-inspiring things to do in the Philippines is taking a river tour of the underground river in Puerto Princesa. Within the Subterranean River National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is the underground river on Palawan Island. The boat tours take you to see the magnificent river that flows under the ground for 5 miles. The journey takes you through a complex cave system surrounded by cliffs of vertical limestone. As the coolness of the cave balances the tropical heat outside, you can observe ancient stalagmite and stalactite formations. As you float on emerald water through the dark caves, your guide can recognize points of interest and tropical wildlife living along the shore. Number 4. Hanging Coffins, Sagada. It's a hike to Sagada's Hanging Coffins, hidden deep in the northern mountains of the Cordillera, but the site is something most people will never see in the world. Hanging coffins are suspended from the cliffs of the Echo Valley, several centuries old. The wealthiest tribesmen had these ritual burials reserved. Hiking the steep and narrow paths to the secluded coffins takes some travel time and physical stamina to get to this mountainous area. You'll want durable shoes, and you might want to practice to adapt more easily to the high altitude prior to your journey. The reward is a sight and well-earned bragging rights you will never forget. Number 3, island hopping. If you just can't decide what to do or where to go in the Philippines, the right combination could be provided by an island hopping tour. You do have to whittle down the options, but you can see a set of islands on a structured island hopping tour. You can explore local cuisine at different locations for snorkeling, hiking, sightseeing, and dining, and avoid the hassle of having to schedule it all on your own. Many of the jumping tours on the island last several days. The Caramoan Islands, which were made famous after being featured on the hit TV show Survivor, are one of the most successful island hopping tours. Number 2, Batad Rice Terraces, Banaue. It is an incredible experience to see the Batad Rice Terraces at sunrise in Banaue. For landscape photographers who want to capture compelling images of Philippine agriculture, this is especially recommended. Some of these terraces are over 2,000 years old and reflect a traditional type of agriculture in the country. The stacked terraces are carved by hand into the mountainside, creating vertical farming fields in a region void of flat land. Workers commonly plant rice and vegetables. You're able to walk some roads above the terraces that give you the best view by looking below. Early morning and dusk provide the best light to illuminate the electric green color of the fields. Number 1, historic tour of Corregidor Island. For history buffs visiting the Philippines, a tour of Corregidor Island is a must-see. In World War II, the island played a major role and was the site of many wars. Hidden tunnels and bunkers used during the war as hideouts, as well as weapons, barracks, and historical objects are the remnants left behind from these wars. Make sure to take some time out on site at the Pacific War Memorial. From Manila, frequent guided tours take you to the island by ferry. This takes a full day to visit, but if you have an interest in the history of World War II, it's well worth the time. What do you think is the best activity on our list? Which one seems the most fun? Leave us a comment below and make sure you like this video and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our future travel videos. With that, I'll see you in the next video.